Welcome to the Memorizing Tarot Cards podcast, your 3-minute lessons on learning and memorizing each card using symbolism. I use the Rider Waite Tarot if you would like to view the card while you listen using your own tarot card deck or a computer. Today, we're exploring the Knight of Pentacles, focusing on reversals. First, let's start with the divine meaning of the card, and then the meaning when reversed. The Knight of Pentacles upright is known for being diligent, responsible, and dedicated to the task. He represents steady, reliable progress and a strong work ethic. This particular knight stands firm for whatever is in their highest good. They are the only knight not in motion. When reversed, that sense of duty may have turned into stagnation, lack of motivation, or becoming overly focused on routine tasks at the expense of growth. The reversed Knight of Pentacles can suggest feeling stuck in a rut. Perhaps you are putting in the effort but aren't seeing the progress you desire. You also may have become so focused on perfection that you've lost sight of the bigger picture. Next, let's discuss ways to approach this card in a reading. When the Knight of Pentacles reversed appears in a reading, it's often a signal to break out of a stagnant routine. It's time to get your progress back in motion again. Otherwise, it may be time to reassess your goals or your approach. Sometimes, it may be a message to balance work and rest. Suppose you've been pushing yourself too hard. In that case, the reverse Knight of Pentacles urges you to slow down, reassess your priorities, and find ways to work smarter, not harder. Productivity should balance self-care and creative renewal. Remembering tarot cards helps when I can relate one of my experiences to the card. For example, my reversed Knight of Pentacles moment came when I was working overtime without pay to meet deadlines. I was not authorized to do overtime, and I was not charging my client for extra time. I was trying to keep up with the workload and not create tension with my client. I was eager and gung-ho to please, and they were happy with the content I was creating. However, they did not have the budget to give me the time needed to do it without working around the clock. Ultimately, I burned out, and my dedicated Knight of Pentacles approach eventually reversed. As time goes on, I am better at managing expectations when deadlines are unrealistic. But that was not always the case. I have a stellium in Capricorn, so I take my work and reputation very seriously, which can sometimes create a lack of balance. Thank you for joining me in exploring the reverse Knight of Pentacles. This card reminds us that while hard work is valuable, it's just as important to stay flexible, avoid burnout, and be open to new approaches. Of course, to memorize tarot, keep practicing tarot. As you listen to these 3-minute lessons, you will consistently remember the symbolism that applies across different cards in the deck. Thank you for listening. Join us for more 3-minute lessons to memorize more cards.